The other day I was in a Facebook group and someone asked the question, I have a business I want to start. What do I need to do to get it launched? And what most people were suggesting and is what most people think you'd need to do, right? Get a logo design, build a brand around it, right? Brand identity, get a website done, put some business cards together, maybe get an LLC, get an EIN number, maybe get a sign for your car, build out your social media pages and all of that. The truth is that none of that actually produces revenue. And I want you to know you don't need any of that to get a business launched at all. So if you're new to getting into a business, if you're new to launching a business, I'm going to give you 3 tips in how to do it without any of that first, so that number 1, you can validate that your business product or service is actually going to work. Like there's a demand for it and a market for it. And 2, you can refine it in a way that will allow you to generate sales now instead of waiting until after all that. And then when you have sales, you let some of that money go into building some of those other things that you need to establish more credibility and more of your brand. So number 1 is think about your offer. Create an amazing offer. Very first, right? Your offer is the thing that sells. It's not your website. It's not your business cards. It's not your social media pages. Those don't make sales for you. It's your offer. And what you really want to do is, number 1, figure out who is your ideal customer in your market. Right? You don't need to serve everyone. In fact, if you try to market to everyone, you're marketing to no one, because you're never going to resonate with really strongly with one person in a way that stands out from the crowd. So you want to identify who your ideal customer is, who you want to serve, and then speak to their pain points or desires in a way that will really resonate with them. And then craft an offer that has high value. See, what most people think is that in order to compete, especially if you're new in business, you gotta give the lowest price, and they try to compete with price. The truth is that people don't care as much about price as they do about getting the most value for their dollar. And so if you can create high value in your offer, then compete on that, because you can charge the most in the marketplace. And as long as you are giving more value than what people feel the price is, right, more value than what they're paying for, then you will always make sales. And then you can really establish yourself. You don't have to be the cheapest in the market. You can actually be the most expensive. You don't have to give up all your margins to compete with price. And you can charge what you're worth, which is really important to scaling a new business. Secondly, use your circles of influence to generate your first customers, right? Leverage who you already know. Get those referral customers in, and then get amazing results for them. The better results you get for them, the more you can leverage that into sales later. And here's the thing, you'll get immediate cash flow because you're doing business right now. 2, you're going to learn some things you didn't know about your product or service to make it better. So as you refine it, you will have higher value to offer for more new customers. And 3rd, you'll be able to get amazing reviews and testimonials that you can leverage as social proof to generate more business later. So you don't have to go into getting a website, getting business cards, establishing an LLC, getting an EIN number, setting up a logo, a media page, right? You don't have to do any of that yet. You can actually start by getting business now first. Once you've generated some sales with your initial customers, then take those amazing reviews and take some of that money and then put that towards building a proper sales funnel online. Now, a sales funnel is a website, but instead of a traditional website, you want a sales funnel built with specific marketing strategy. The 2 goals of a sales funnel is to generate leads and to generate sales. And the truth is that traditional websites today just don't do a good job of generating leads and sales. So don't go to a traditional web designer for this. They're not going to do you right, because really what they look at is through the prism of, does this look good online? And you pay them and they're done and they walk away, right? Maybe they build it for some SEO purposes, but the thing about a traditional website is that you send people down rabbit holes of information that never really lead them to the end thing you need them to do, which is opt in to become a lead or buy your thing. So right, and the more information you give someone, the harder it is you make it for them to make a decision. So you really need to be strategic about creating a proper sales funnel. Now, there's a sales funnel for any business out there, period. You just have to have the right strategy in place and the right framework in place for that. But a sales funnel properly designed, can generate up to 540% more revenue than a traditional website. And if you position yourself correctly online, your sales funnel will automatically generate leads and sales around the clock for you 1,000% more than a traditional website would. So those are my 3 keys, right? Number 1, create an amazing offer. Number 2, use your influence, your circles of influence to generate sales now, and then use those sales, those customers to refine your product or service so that you can create higher value, get good feedback, and generate amazing reviews and testimonials. And then 3, leverage those sales and those reviews to create an amazing sales funnel that will then work for you around the clock automatically going forward. Hope this helps. If you like this video, please like, comment, share. Helps me reach more people. And if you want more information like